Hello people, what is crack-a-lack and inspirational here? So, we are going to do, I am going to do my review of Hell in a Cell. Which, yeah. Two things before I start. The reason I'm doing it like this, because I am still doing a favour for a friend, and when I do get back to Yate, I've already been informed by my mum, the internet's been cut off, so I'm going to have to do it this way. And I haven't obviously got my camera with me, so just bear with me. Videos might have to be like reviews might have to be like this again for a while, but you know, I've got a decent phone, so the camera shouldn't be too bad. But anyway, nevertheless, let's crack on with the first match. Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks in a Hell in a Cell match. Absolute amazing match, loved it. You know, amazing match from beginning to finish. A lot of interesting and creative moves, a lot of creative stuff. I loved it. Best match of the night for me. The only thing I would have said is it didn't really make sense for Becky to win, but then I'm not really too bothered because I love both of them. Sasha and Becky are both amazing wrestlers. I've always said that. But you know, you would have thought Sasha's come match been on its roll. Becky's had a good title run. It's not like it's been a shit title run. So you would have thought they would have given the belt to Sasha. But then it also kind of makes sense because Becky's the cover of 2K20. But other than that, absolute amazing match. Full of creative spots, and it just kept you on the edge of your seat. Next match. Daniel Bryan and Roman defeat Rowan and Harper again. Same with the Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks match. I get why Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns won, because again, Roman Reigns is the cover star along with Becky Lynch of 2K20s, that's why he won. But it kind of made more sense for Luke and Eric Rowan to win, because you're building these big dominant monsters, you know, big strong guys, don't care, ruthless. So it would have made sense for them to win. But no, other than that, it was a decent match, you know, nothing amazing. It got kind of predictable with the spots, because the spots that they normally do with Roman Reigns were spots they've done before. But it was a decent match. I'm not going to like put it down and say it was a shit match. It was a decent match. It was just, you know, a pretty obvious winner. Next couple matches I feel like were just filler matches, because the one thing they didn't do with this was advertise it that well. You know, I don't know why they didn't, but for some reason they just didn't advertise it that well, and they only really concentrate on a few matches. So the next couple matches I'm going to say are fillers, but nevertheless, you know, Randy Orton versus LA. Don't really know who's going to win it, because, well, I don't know. I thought Ali would have won, to be honest, because you would have thought they would want to push Ali, make him a star. You know, Randy's already an accomplished star, already accomplished himself, already shown, you know, he's an absolute legend no matter what. Nevertheless, it was a good match. I would like put it down and say it was a shit match. It was a good match. Could have been better, could have been worse. Fantastic finish with obviously the RKO. But that's one of the best finishers going. Let's come on, be real. But yeah, good little match. Just surprised Ali didn't win. The Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross. This was a decent match. Nothing special. Decent. I already thought the belts would stay on Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, because they've only just started building momentum, and I thought they was doing good as tag team champs. They were building momentum, they were starting to make them fire, and it leaves the question of who else is there really to fight the Kabuki Warriors. There's not really any other tag teams going. Iconics have been tag team champs, the Fire and Desire have had their shot, and I don't know of any other tag team women, so yeah. Kind of surprised Kabuki Warriors won, but then they won by cheating, so I guess they turned heel. But it was a, you know, decent little match. Nothing amazing, but nothing crap. Yeah. What can I say? Viking Warriors versus Braun Strowman. This was okay. I don't know what to say about this one. Wasn't really that entertaining. Wasn't really nothing special. Like, all 6 of them can put on good matches. But it just felt like nothing special. It was an okay match. Didn't really entertain me that much. Didn't really interest me that much. And then, there was a DQ, obviously. And then you still carried on the match alright, it's cool and Angle really pretty much just set up Braun Strowman versus Tyson Fury. But still, there's ways you could have done that without sacrificing the people in the match and then doing a DQ finish and then carrying them on like it's unmatched. It was good. Okay, nothing amazing. Am I surprised at the DQ finish? No, because it's the OC. That's how they've won most of their matches nowadays. Yeah. Next match, Chad Gable versus Baron Corbin. This again was okay. It didn't really excite me. It didn't really do anything for me. I don't know. That's all I can say about that. I didn't really know who was going to win. I thought Baron Corbin was going to win, to be honest, because he's just become obviously King of the Ring and whatnot. But yeah, like I said, a lot of filler matches these. Just yeah, didn't do anything for me. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't really feel that entertained by it. Charlotte Flair versus Bayley. This was a decent match, but nothing amazing. They could have put on a way better match for a pay-per-view. Charlotte Flair has got it in her, and so has Bayley to put on a way better match than what this was. It was decent, you know, it was better than the Baron Corbin versus Shad. I didn't, you know, start falling asleep or get bored by it. But, you know, it's still only a decent match. And again, it was a bit like the Sasha and Becky match. Why let Bayley lose when she's only really fighted nobodies or people that aren't, like, at her level? You would have thought to make her a credible champ, that she would have beat Charlotte Flair. But then it's pretty obvious Charlotte Flair is going to win, because obviously SmackDown Live is going to Fox. Who are they going to want as their women's champ? Charlotte Flair, because she's a Flair and she's got that background and all that crap. But it's disappointing to see where Bayley is. You know, Bayley's an amazing wrestler, you know. Just, yeah. Shame to see where she is. Next match. Wow. What can I say? What I'm going to say, this was bullshit. Absolute bullshit. The crappiest match going. 3 things that pissed me off about it. 1, it was boring. Because it was just basically Seth Rollins becoming new Roman Reigns. Doing a curve stomp, doing a curve stomp, doing a curve stomp. Alright, the end was quite, you know, Smith and creative. But still, it was just boring. Because, you know, Fiend's been built up as this badass. And he doesn't really do any offense in this match. Second of all, what the fuck? A DQ and a Hell in a Cell. What was the point of having it in a Hell in a Cell match then? For it to be DQ'd. There was no point in it. No point in it whatsoever. You shouldn't have a DQ and a Hell in a Cell match. Absolute bullshit. And then the third thing is the ending when they bring the cage up. Then the Fiend decides to get up and then decides to put Seth Rollins down for the counter. So it could have restarted the match. It was just an absolute bullshit match or a bullshit ending. And it's just the kind of crap of why people are going to AEW. Why I personally prefer AEW. Why I personally prefer NXT. I'm not going to say AEW's better than NXT, because you will never make me change my mind on that. I love NXT. But as far as pay-per-views and matches, apart from the one really good match between Becky and Sasha and the rest were okay, NXT is better, AEW is better. Just bullshit ending to a pay-per-view that felt like a filter match, basically full of filter matches, and just rubbish. Apart from the one match. Like I said, NXT, AEW are the brands to watch. They do better than any of this crap. So yeah, that's my review of Hell in a Cell. Hope you enjoyed. If you disagree with anything, write a comment, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Which will be whenever. I'm not going to say, because, yeah. I've been Inspirational Post. See you later. Bullshit ending.